Welcome to today's deep dive exploration, my friends, where we unravel a concept that could drastically change the way you approach work and life itself. It's an eye-opening twist on traditional work norms, and by the end, you'll see the world through a brand new lens. Now, let me introduce you to the transformative idea of relative income versus absolute income. Picture two individuals. One pockets $50,000 annually, working only 10 hours a week, while the other lands $100,000 but clocks in a whopping 80 hours. At first glance, you might envy the latter for his fatter paycheck. But let's peel back the curtain. When we go beyond dollar figures and factor in time, it's clear who has the sweeter deal. The first individual earns more per hour, has an abundance of leisure, and can choose to dwell where living expenses are a mere $10,000, effectively amplifying his financial reach. The second? His life is chained to an office with living costs that guzzle down over half of his income. True wealth is about the freedom and time to enjoy your life, not just pile up currency. Now, ever thought about going on a diet, not for your body, but for your brain? Welcome to the concept of the low information diet. The core idea here is simple, yet profoundly impactful: consume only information that serves you, casting away the irrelevant and fruitless trivia of modern media consumption. Imagine sifting through everything you've soaked up over the past day. How much of it truly helped you grow personally, professionally, or spiritually? More often than not, it's a resounding no. By trimming the fat of excess information, you free up mental space and time for what truly enriches your existence. But our journey doesn't stop here. It's time to capitalize on the modern marvel of virtual assistants. The world is now dotted with talented individuals ready to take over your time-draining tasks for surprisingly affordable rates. Consider outsourcing those pesky chores that clog your schedule, be it data filtering or mundane errands, and reclaim your time. If your work rate is $20 per hour, why not pay a virtual assistant half that to take on tasks you dread? It's a strategic move, making you richer not just in dollars but in hours as well. I'll let you in on a secret. Even this very content could be crafted by a skilled virtual assistant, maximizing efficiency without sacrificing quality. Now, let's talk about those of you punching the clock. You know all too well the soul-sapping grind of desk jobs, where appearances often trump productivity. You're not alone. I've been there myself, confined for hours to a task that truly needed only a fraction of that time. There's an art to slipping the chains of office life, a dance of demonstrating your worth outside those four walls. Start small, negotiate for one remote workday, prove your mettle, then scale it up. Aim for the middle of the week to signal commitment, not an extended weekend escapade. Prove that distance from office distractions multiplies your productivity, and you might just find yourself with the coveted freedom to choose how and where your work is done. This voyage through the 4-hour workweek has unearthed precious gems for both the entrepreneurs and the desk-bound warriors. It's more than just a book, it's a manifesto for a lifestyle revolution. Taking these teachings to heart could very well place this gem among your top life-altering reads. But before you go, let me ask you, which of these strategies will you integrate into your life to break free from the traditional work mold? And remember, if you've extracted value from our journey today, consider showing your appreciation with a tip, a humble gesture for the wisdom shared. Check the link in the description, and don't forget, subscribing, liking, and hitting the notification bell sets you on the path to achieving the very outcomes we've laid out in our talk today. Here's to redefining success, one insight at a time. Imagine a world where you have the power to switch channels on reality. At a simple flick of a switch, you could see the physical essence of a person, another flick their psychological being. Further still, you dive into the realm of astral identities, and before you know it, you're uncovering souls. What if, with yet another adjustment, you could view an interconnected consciousness, an awareness transcending individual forms? And, in a final, courageous leap, you step beyond existence itself into the unfathomable void, a realm defying description. Who are we in this multi-layered reality? Let's delve deep and discover the essence of our true selves in this extraordinary journey of life, as we explore the fascinating landscapes of our multidimensional existence. But let's backtrack a moment. As we lay the groundwork for this existential exploration, consider this: we are not simply the sum of our predispositions or the biological result of birth. We inhabit bodies with distinct personalities, each vessel carrying a purpose far greater than the mere experience of living. Life, when navigated with awareness and intention, becomes our gateway to awakening. Here, each moment, each breath, is an opportunity to unveil the profound truth of our existence. Consider a metaphor to illustrate. Visualize a control switch by your eyes. On channel 1, view a person as nothing more than their physical attributes: age, body type, attractiveness. This is a surface reality, but one that many dwell in as their entire perception of the world. Flip to channel 2, where psychology reigns. Personalities clash and reconcile, emotions ebb and flow. If you frequent this channel, your day could be colored by varying states of happiness, anxiety, or melancholy, where these psychological traits become the lens through which you see yourself and others. Now, shift again, and you're glimpsing an individual's astrological signature. Here on channel 3, the cosmos themselves seem to shape personality, where being a Libra or a Sagittarius carries a certain universal significance. But when you switch once more, things deepen. You see a soul gazing back. The idiosyncrasies of the body and psychology are just vessels now, merely a faud housing a core being, just like you, nestled in a vast, cosmic web. Yet the journey doesn't end there. As we flick the switch further, individual identity dissolves. We're brought to the realization that through all these complexities, there's an overarching unity and interconnected fabric of consciousness that binds us all. And in the ultimate act, with bravery in our hearts, we tune into the channel beyond channels, where divisions, ego, even the very concept of self, vanish. In this place, devoid of time and space, we face the void, the profound, the inexplicable aspect of our existence. So, I pose to you, my fellow truth seeker, who are you among these myriad planes of existence? Which channel do you consider home? Will you define yourself by your temporal body, or your soul's essence, or by the grand oneness that ties everything together? Imagine, for a moment, living with such understanding, seeing life as a path for awakening. Envision embracing not just life, but also death, as catalysts for personal growth, as events that simply mark transitions in an infinite process of becoming. Let's ponder on the concept of karma and reincarnation for a moment. History shows that these ideas were once a significant part of many philosophies and religions, but were systematically expunged from Western doctrines to maintain hierarchical structures within religious institutions. Nevertheless, from the perspective I've shared today, these cycles of birth and rebirth appear to be undeniably a natural aspect of our soul's journey through the universe. Consider the implication of time and its relativity when we explore these higher dimensions of existence. It's only within the lower planes that time seems to rule supreme, in a linear fashion. Ascend beyond, and you'll witness a formless, timeless reality where you simply are. With this newfound vista, how might we view the world? Each day becomes vibrant with purpose, and transitions lose their terror as we realize that there's never truly anything to fear. Every experience we encounter merely facilitates our enlightenment, our gradual return to that ultimate knowing. So, as we now reach the crescendo of our session, I leave you with a compelling invitation to reflect. How will these revelations transform the way you live? What will you change starting today? I challenge each of you to open your eyes to this profound realization, see beyond the surface, beyond the labels and limitations. And with this powerful insight ignited within your being, remember that if you found value in today's exploration, a demonstration of appreciation can be made through a gift, the details of which are in the description. In conclusion, my friends, life invites us to continually shift channels, to awake to the boundlessness within each of us, the channels of possibilities awaiting our recognition. Embark on this journey and embrace the sublime joy of becoming aware of who you truly are. Now, make it a reality. Subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. You're on the path to unveiling the deepest truths of your existence. Together, we'll tread this path of self-revelation, becoming ever more conscious, ever more attuned to the divine dance of life.